Hey y'all, and welcome to the first session of What Cheryl Scrap live for National Scrapbook Day 2018. And today is Thursday, May 3rd. It's about midday where I am. Not sure where it is where you are, but we're kicking off the little celebrations because I'm going to scrap with some Build Your Own Collection BYOC goodies. So let's see what you see on the screen here. It's my daughter with a band-aid on her face, on top of one of my templates for BYOC, and I'm going to be combining it with a kit art collection because there's like totally um, tons of stuff that you'll want. All the things. So right now you see it's called Llama Love. Llama, 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 ding dong.
It's so cute. I love the bright colors on it.
Got it. Okay. So as before in the last couple of Watch Girl Scraps, I've had my supplies uh, on screen so you can see me scrolling through and deciding what I'm going to pick. Like that one right there. That is too cute. A little llama stay instead of namaste. Oh, lamacita.
I like no problema.
Save the drama for your llama. Llama said knock you out. What? I love it. Llama said knock you out. Later losers. Llama lover. Yep, Olivia and I both have a thing for llamas, so this is her kit. And I just
Aww.
thought because the colors of her shirt just kind of made me think of this. So I'm gonna start out anything. So there's um, two photos on this one, and this is my favorite one right here, and
That face cracks me up.
that will be my main photo.
It's an awesome face. Marilyn loves Olivia's face too.
She cracks me.
So how many of you are planning to hit a couple of the Cheryl scraps this
Ooh,
weekend? There's a lot to choose from. Melissa and Kim, Tiffany, Renee, Kayla, Sarah. Tammy's gonna try.
I don't know that there'll be a whole hour each time because there's so many of them and there's so much going on, that
Let's see. Marilyn says this one was great because it's during her lunch. The evening one, she's usually asleep. Sarah says she's using tomorrow's as an excuse to not hang out at night.
oh, I'm glad that I could participate in her excuse.
What else is going on? Well, I'm painting Pictionary Saturday night, which in my opinion is a can't miss because by Saturday night people are tired and it's just funny. And so we just laugh a lot. There will be lots of stuff going on in the forum, lots of little games and a couple different scraps and chats.
Mm.
Kayla's got a gallery loves. Ooh, yeah, that's always fun. It always seems to add to my shopping list, though, when I go through the gallery. I don't know
Yeah.
why that is.
I'm not sure what's happening, but
There's the pick your prize if you haven't gone and done that yet. That ends Saturday night, I believe. So that way you still have time to buy it, you know. You can still buy it on sale. Is there a list? There is a list. I was just looking for it and pulling it up for you. Hold on. I gotcha. Takes me a second to do that. But yes, so there's a chat tonight with Amanda. There's a scrap, a chat, and a Cheryl tomorrow, Friday. And then Saturday we have a chat and a scrap and a Cheryl and a Pictionary. Sunday there's a
you're
chat and a
calling me
scrap.
Cheryl.
A Cheryl. And Monday we have two Cheryls. So you know. We have lots of Cheryl.
Cheryl.
And then like I said, there's stuff in the forum, so watch out for it. Yes, Saturday, May 5th, you have to have your pick your prize done. Yep, there'll be Bart around for Kiss the Frog. Kayla, you're not supposed to tell who's doing that, because then they'll just stalk you all weekend. That's a secret. Shh, you're not a good secret keeper. There's
No,
it. You're done.
no, you're out. I'm gonna have to talk to Laura.
They don't know when I'm doing. I know, but now they'll just stalk you all
Now they'll
weekend.
just stalk you. They'll just follow you and
It won't matter. She, she says she's sleuthy. I don't know about that. And I believe there's a free with purchase this weekend too, right, Cheryl? In the store?
shoot,
Maybe.
maybe
Maybe.
two of them.
Maybe there's two of them. Oh, see? That's why maybe. Hi, Angela. And there's, of course, new releases on both Friday and Saturday because we have BYOC on Friday. And then we have special Saturday releases on Saturday. And if you're not signed up for Designer's Newsletter, you probably should be because you never know what will come through. And if you're on Facebook, you should follow the designers because I know last year a few of them posted random coupons. Not everybody does it, and I can't guarantee it'll happen every year, but I have seen that in the past. I really don't
Yes,
know. Designers don't tell me all their deals. They keep them as a
I
surprise.
I can tell you for sure that I have a free template in my newsletter. So if you're not a newsletter subscriber, you should be. It'll be that freebie will be active through Monday or Tuesday. I'll keep sending out my newsletters over the weekend.
So there's a incentive to sign up for Cheryl's.
Yep, and then I'll have um, two grab bags, a dressed up and a dressed down. Uh, and it'll be like $5.
What? What? How many templates for $5?
16.
16 templates for $5? That's a deal. And it's better than tacos.
Yeah.
It lasts longer.
Yeah. Yeah. I can show y'all a peek if you want to see.
Marilyn says she's amazed at all your backgrounds and your layout and how it just goes together so well. Which, yeah, there's a lot of patterns and stuff, but it looks cool.
Cute.
Better than tacos sounds like a template pack name. I like it. Could you get right on that, Cheryl? Better than tacos?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Tammy, I've decided that the more I watch Cheryl scrap, the faster I get because I watch her just commit. She's like, throw this paper there, commit. This paper, commit. Me, I'm like, oh, maybe this one, maybe this one, maybe this one.
Okay, so I'll give you all a peek at. No, wrong one. Sorry.
Burritos are better than tacos.
It kind of helps if I pick the right year. Here we go.
The right year.
Well, I do have grab bags from previous years, and I almost thought about putting those on sale too, in case somebody didn't grab them.
My secrets, Kim, are I buy Cheryl's templates and then I just put stuff where she put it, and then it's done. Oh. Honestly, Tammy, everything that I've gotten faster at, I totally attribute it to coming and watching Cheryl and just watching her just go with it. You know, she has said many times that having it done is better than having it perfect. So
Yes.
I just go for it.
Really.
Jagrudy's 5-year-old would disagree with you, Michelle. The burritos are better than tacos. Marilyn's watched most of your videos on YouTube. Woohoo! That's true. If you want to catch up on some or something to kind of watch and give you an idea, Cheryl has a YouTube channel full of layouts. She's helped me learn how to cluster too, Renee. That's awesome that she's helped you. Angela, at my house, the difference between a taco and a burrito is a taco is open and a burrito is fully wrapped. I know that there's more differences, and usually burritos tend to have like rice and beans in them and tacos don't. But at my house, that's legitimately the difference. Michelle has taco night. Only one of her 5 family members choose tacos. Oh, we do the bowls and stuff too. Nachos. Nachos sound good. I think I need nachos for lunch. A big taco salad. Okay, so do you use Doritos in your taco salad? I'm curious. This is making me hungry.
You always talk about it.
No, but that would be wonderful. It's the only way I know how to do taco salad is you put Doritos in it with the lettuce and stuff, and then you don't put cheese on it because the Doritos are the cheese. Yes, Jess, Doritos. Doritos go in everything. Amy just crunches up some of the shells. See, instead of doing that, I use Doritos. Gayla adds cheese too.
We just
a walking taco.
We just regular tortilla chips.
Oh, don't worry, Melissa. I use cheese everywhere else. Rice and beans, those beans need a little bit of cheese on them. Renee's not fond of tacos or burritos. What about enchiladas? Because those are kind of the same thing. Nope.
On that one too.
Angela says she's only had tacos once at a cousin's house. That's interesting. What? I did not know that they're not big over in England, huh? Interesting. I would have never guessed that, to be honest. I guess it's just such a normal part of life that I would have never assumed that they don't have them too much in other places.
Yeah.
Tacos are not real tacos since he's had tacos on his mission. Michelle used to love enchiladas. Amy has tacos every Tuesday. Oh, that's a good question. Angela, do you have a lot more Indian cuisine in England? Okay, so the problem I would have with these walking tacos that you just sent a picture of is that, I don't know, eating it out of the chip bowl just seems like, I want to say lazy, but it's not even lazy. It just seems like you've given up on life. seriously, Cheryl. So these walking tacos, they're a bag of chips, like the little bag of chips, with all the toppings thrown on the chips and then a fork stuck in it. Like that seems like me. Or like, here, I've given up on dinner tonight, Matthew. Have this.
Right.
They are for lazy days. They totally are. Lots of Indian. And Bengali. Ooh. When I was in New Mexico, so much good Mexican, and then I moved home and it's all fake Mexican. I love it. Yeah, when we were in Massachusetts, there was one restaurant there that everybody kept telling us we had to go to because it was like the best Mexican restaurant. And we went and we were like, no, this is like what Olive Garden is to Italian food. Like, this is not really good Mexican food. You might have some luck in Idaho, Tammy. I know there's a couple of really good ones in Utah. Salt Lake has some amazing taco trucks. Jess, it's a whole other level in here. Don't rag on Olive Garden. Oh, but Melissa, my brother works for Olive Garden, and he has for 10 years, so I know too much about their food and stuff. You like Mexican, you have to go to Chipotle? That's awesome, Sarah. Oh, that's funny. Tammy's still looking for a good one. Kayla says her Mexican is Cafe Rio. Costa Vida is the go-to place. You know what? I like Costa Vida better than Cafe Rio. I'll put my vote in there. Unfortunately, we only have a Cafe Rio here. Nobody's brought Costa Vida down here yet. Renee grew up on steak and potatoes. We never had Mexican or Chinese at all. See, we had a lot of that type of food growing up, but we did have tacos. However, this will make some people laugh. My mom used to serve us tacos with the taco meat and ketchup. So until like I was 12 or 13, I thought you always put ketchup on tacos because she didn't use any seasoning on our taco meat. It was just like regular hamburger.
What? Oh my gosh.
I know. Ew. Totally, Kayla. But if it's just, it's in a way you think about it, it's it's what I knew, but it's kind of like tomato. I mean, ketchup is really tomato in a lot of ways. So yeah, a hamburger in a shell. I like that, Sarah. That's probably what it was.
You're missing all the spices.
Totally. Absolutely. Yeah, you should have been there when I had my first taco, and I was like, wait a second.
Like, wait.
Wait.
What is this magic?
Gotta have taco spice. Neither of Renee's parents liked Mexican. She never saw her dad eat it in the 86 years he lived. So the other enlightening moment I had was my friend in high school had had a mom from China. And so she made us like this really cool meal one time. And it was so like, oh my gosh, I knew that Chinese food that we eat in America is really Chinese American and it's not true to form for the most part. But this was like a whole nother world. Yes. She didn't feed us any like squid or anything, but she still made everything else like super traditional. And it was like, whoa. It was really good. My mom used to take us to Taco Time and get a huge bag of tacos. They taught us. Oh, that's cool. They taught you Chinese cooking at school, Angela. Marilyn's favorite is Indian. Angela says, growing up, the only Mexican dish they had is chili con carne. Chinese was the only thing my hubby could cook. That and eggs. That's sad, Kayla. You're a little far, but there's a really great Indian restaurant in Provo. What is it with guys only being able to cook eggs? Hey, that's not totally fair. My 18-year-old brother can cook mac and cheese, and I don't think he can cook eggs. But he can cook mac and cheese out of a box.
He's talented.
When I was growing up, I had a best friend from India. Her mom always made hamburgers and American food when I came over. Aw, that's
You missed
sad.
out.
That's what she said. She regrets missing the opportunity to learn about Indian food. Yeah, Tammy, people are shocked, but like I let my son use a real kitchen knife. He's 8, and he uses my real chef's knife when he helps me in the kitchen. And people are like, "What?" I'm like, no, he needs to learn how to cook. Someday. I plan on him moving out of my house. Someday. Not anytime soon. No, not all Indian is spicy, Kim. She had lunch at Disney and it was super spicy. I had an uncle who was a salesman for La Choy. The only thing we ever bought were chow mein noodles, soy sauce, and water chestnuts. Use the soy sauce on the chestnuts wrapped in bacon. I ate the noodles on salads. I love it. Yeah, most restaurants will moderate the spice, especially here in America. They know we can be pansies sometimes. I do love spicy, but yeah, it does not have to be spicy. There's a lot of curries that aren't super spicy. It was preefy. Renee's not fond of spicy. And our favorite Bengali customer, they set the spice level to the customer. Apparently, the staff curry is very hot. I would believe that. We had a friend in Massachusetts who her brother's wife was from Thailand, and they started a restaurant, and that was exactly it. They would ask you like what kind of spice, and they had like 5 levels, and they could do like in between, but they also had a secret spice that was not on the menu that their staff and like real people from Thailand would eat. That sounded really bad the way I said that. People who were really from Thailand, there we go, would eat because it was super spicy. Jagruti her husband wants to enter her in a spicy food contest. He thinks she could win.
Oh, because she likes it so much.
Oh my goodness. She likes it. She goes, I've probably killed all my taste buds. My friend's husband puts red pepper on everything. I could believe that. He's from Thai. He's Thai, yeah. When I was at university, the lads would have a manhood contest to eat the hottest Indian dish ever. Is it phal? Phal. I don't know how you would say that one. They normally cried. Oh, Sarah's husband subscribes to like 4 cooking and food magazines. So is he the primary cook? Did I miss that, Sarah? Or do you cook sometimes? He's the only cook. That's awesome. If he's gone on a work trip, I order pizza and make mac and cheese. I like it. From a box or from scratch? It's the food she likes to make and the kids don't like. You're spoiled kids. What are they thinking not liking simple plain food? Okay, what is it with kids that do that, Sarah? She makes it from a box. Her kids don't like homemade mac and cheese. Like, what is it with kids that they don't like homemade mac and cheese?
Mine does. Anything with cheese in it.
Has he always liked it though, or has he grown into liking the homemade stuff?
Yeah, he's probably grown into it.
I only say that because I know when Matthew was like 4 or 5, he hated homemade mac and cheese, but he would eat the box crap. And so, now he'll eat the homemade. Mac and cheese, that's another strange dish. Do you not have mac and cheese very much, Angela? Bye, Amy. Have a good weekend if you don't make it back to another one. Renee cooks simple because she doesn't like to cook. Angela's husband has become the main cook in her household. Monica's trying to perfect the perfect homemade mac. So I apparently made a really good mac and cheese, and my friend asked me for the recipe, and I was like, here's the problem. I don't have a recipe because I just make it. So she told me next time I make it, I have to write down everything I put in there.
Well, I mean, what do you put in there? I mean, it's just a mixture of cheeses. Is that what you do?
No, well, I start with a roux, but I was like, I don't know. I put some flour and some butter in, and I mix it till it's slightly brown, and then I toss in some mustard. She's like, well, how much? I'm like, I have no idea. What looks good? What cheese do I use? Usually cheddar. I like to throw in some sharp cheddar and some medium or mild to offset it. But it depends on who I'm cooking it for as to how much. I always use dry mustard because I think it adds just a nice little, I don't know, undertone, but you don't taste the mustard. And I don't like mustard. So that's saying a lot that you can't taste it, and I like to use it. So Sarah's son literally cried the last time her husband made mac and cheese from scratch. So what other combinations were weird to you, Angela? I'm curious. She says when they got the free kit from Bella Gypsy, there were a number of combinations that she thought were rather odd. Hi, Tracy.
What?
Oh, Tracy stopped in. So I was saying hi.
Combinations of what?
In the free kit. She said there were a number of combinations in it that I thought were rather odd. So I'm curious now. Kayla says that blue box. Her kids have to have the blue box. Aw, Tammy, I'm sorry it was a fail. I like homemade mac and cheese. Renee found a crock pot recipe. Okay, I'm afraid of making it in the crock pot because I worry that it's just not going to turn out right. Like either the noodles are going to be mush or the cheese isn't going to melt or whatever. Yeah, there would be one that looks like waffles and chicken. That's more of a southern thing, right?
Oh, no.
No?
Ugh,
Chicken
not
and
around
waffles?
here. No. Nope.
Huh.
That's somebody made that up. Nobody I know eats that.
Sarah says that's a southern thing.
Somewhere southern other than here.
Apparently it's not a Florida southern thing. It's above Florida southern thing.
Yeah, it's somewhere else.
Louisiana and Texas. Nick actually had it a bunch of times when he served his mission in Chicago. He had quite a few people serve him chicken and waffles.
Interesting.
Michelle never heard of it till she moved to Virginia. So do you want to know the first time I tried it was actually out of a food truck? There's a food truck called Waffle Love, and they're really good waffles, by the way. But they make chicken and waffles, and I was like, well, this is actually kind of good. It was weird, but it was good.
I mean,
Sarah says
I
she's
eat
going to say,
other types of meat with waffles. So
like what?
Bacon, sausage, ham, you know.
So pig.
Aside. Yeah. So it wouldn't be that much of a stretch to do.
Yeah. Sarah says it's a southern East Coast thing. So yes, Angela, it really is waffles with chicken on it. Frozen waffles with orange sherbet. Now that's interesting.
Like a dessert?
Is that a dessert, Monica? Or is it like breakfast? Because that'd be really good with breakfast. As a dessert. I think
So
ice cream and
like
sherbet could be for dessert, for breakfast too.
So like a ice cream
So kind of
sandwich?
like waffles and ice cream. Yeah,
An ice cream
maybe.
sandwich.
Hmm. Intriguing. An orange sherbet. Hmm. It's like ice cream, Angela, but it's made out of water, is my understanding for the difference between sherbet and ice cream. And I think it's actually pronounced sherbet or something, but where I grew up, it's always been sherbet. fruit-based. Usually it's fruit-based, isn't it?
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are the ones that I've had.
Yeah. It's usually fruit-based. Sherbet for her too. See, I learned it from my dad, so that makes sense, Kayla, because he grew up in Utah. So it's probably a very Utah way of pronouncing it. Monica says she thinks it has a little milk. Sorbet is just water, fruit, and sugar. Oh, that's right. I forget that there's sorbet too. And there's also gelato too. So.
Oh man, it's time to eat.
Sherbet still has milk in it. Sorbet is the dairy-free one. What is gelato or what is sorbet, Angela? Or is there another word we threw out there? Gelato, I don't know. It's Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's ice cream made in like an Italian type style. I don't know how they make it, but they make it different. But it still has like milk and cream and sugar and stuff. Um, it's not really custardy. Like, I don't know. Michelle's quoting Wikipedia. Oh, Hawaiian haystacks. We're starting totally new conversations. Jess says she loves chicken and waffles. So Hawaiian haystacks at my house, where you take like a scoop of rice and you put a cream of mushroom soup on it, and then you put like chicken pieces and pineapple and chow mein noodles and whatever else.
What the heck? I've never heard of that. I haven't.
No, I bet it's totally like a started in like Utah type thing. I don't know. Because I know a lot of people have never heard of it. So Cheryl is using regular Photoshop, Tracy. It's the CC version. Yeah, I don't know why they call them Hawaiian because they're really not, you know. But the pineapple, well, and olives. I like to put olives on mine. But it's just a different way of serving chicken and rice. Kayla does cream of chicken gravy, chicken, peas and carrots, pineapple cheese, Chinese noodles. It's the pineapple that, because pineapple makes it that way.
I don't know. I don't know if I could do the gravy.
Okay. So have you ever had rice with like a cream of soup on it, or cream of whatever gravy type thing, and chicken? In some sort of a connotation. You probably have. Really?
No, we do beef, like beef stroganoff. I do a hamburger stroganoff and a cream of mushroom sauce, but not
like never, not even like the chicken and rice soup casserole?
Now, I make chicken and rice where you boil chicken thighs and you cook your rice and you debone the chicken and if I can, you have chicken and rice.
Yeah.
Don't put vegetables or vegetable on the side. I don't know. It's so interesting. It is. It's fascinating.
It's the same thing. It's just piled on top of each other. So gelato uses more milk and less cream than ice cream and usually does not have egg yolks in it, which is common in ice cream. Unless you're buying it from the store. Then all bets are off. Angela says we would add herbs or spices to that to make a sauce to put with rice or pasta. Yeah, I would too. Yeah. But if you want to just make it easy, you just pile it all on top of each other. Tammy's having poke for lunch. Now, isn't poke actually Hawaiian? If I'm not mistaken. I don't eat it, which means it's probably fish-based. Tammy says it is. It is Hawaiian, right? Angela had twice baked potatoes for dinner. Ooh, those are good. I like those. Raw fish on a bed of rice or salad or zoodles. Yep. See, I knew there was a reason I don't eat it, and it's fish. Oh, this has been a very food heavy. This is yummy. Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, it's like very food heavy. I'm like, dude, we don't usually talk about food quite this much.
But this has been fun. Like to learn all these different things.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying we can. Hey, I'm all about the food. Have you seen me?
Oh, I know.
I like me some food.
Michelle had a sandwich with hummus, tomato, and lettuce on a sourdough bread just before the chat. That sounds good. Kayla says no raw fish. She can barely do American sushi. I love that you called it American sushi too. Oh, goodness. So, Angela, what's your go-to for dinner? Or your husband's go-to for dinner, I guess, since he's your major cook. Oh, good luck, Tammy. Tammy's still trying to find a good sushi place in Idaho. Honestly, you're landlocked. Just think of it that way. The fish that you have is not anywhere nearby.
Oh man, we have some amazing seafood here. Amazing.
Bye, Marilyn. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, Marilyn. I'll see you
She's
on
got to
YouTube.
get back to work. Imagine that. Angela normally cooks a meat, potato, and 3 veg. Ooh, really? Like what? I suck at getting more than 1, maybe 2 vegetables. So, living in Utah is probably why I don't like fish too far from the ocean. There's a lot to be said for that, Kayla. Try some seafood when you go down to Florida or out to California. Any 3 veg that is in season. Enjoy lunch, Tammy. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm ready to eat now. I'm ready.
She's like, all right, I'm hungry. I'm ready. Let's go.
Right.
So what would be defined as European, Angela? You said he cooked European or Asian. So I'm curious what European would be. Angela reminded Renee that she needed to put her dinner in the crock pot. Her baked potato is now cooking. Kayla says she still doesn't know what to make for dinner. Angela eats 9 to 11 portions of fruit and veg a day. That's impressive. I aim to be like that someday. Maybe when I grow up. European tends to be heavy on herbs and oils and lots of veg.
Whenever I see this Llama little word strip, you know that song. Despacito. Llama. It's gonna change words.
Cold cured meats. Oh, Renee's on a soft diet, so she can't even eat her favorite food, steak or pizza. Man. Thanks for coming, Melissa. Sorry your little guy's demanding attention. I hate that sometimes. Like, don't they understand you're busy? Crepes. Ooh, I like crepes. Michelle's trying a new recipe in her slow cooker for dinner. Ribs. I bet they would be good because they would fall apart really easy, right? Oh, Renee says it'll be a while before she can eat them again because she has dental work that needs to be done. Ooh, it's quiet for Angela because it's orchestral practice day. Grapes. I know, Jess. Don't they sound good too? Maybe that's what I should do for dinner. DH makes crepes. Now Sarah's just bragging that her husband cooks. See?
Llama, 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 llama.
So savory. So when we do savory, we do like ham and cheese and stuff in them. What do you do inside, Angela, for savory? That kind of thing. Okay. All right, so we have ribs for dinner. We have baked potato for dinner. They use tripe.
We're having beef stroganoff.
You're having beef stroganoff. All right. Anything sounding good, Kayla? Do you need more options? Ooh, Jess loves crepes with crab, avocado, and hollandaise. Ooh, BLTs at Jagrudi's. That's it. I'm coming for dinner, Kay. Save me one.
Yeah. We don't see. Ooh. Hollandaise sauce. Delish.
More, please. Stroganoff is easy.
Yeah,
Mac and cheese is easy.
Mine's a cheater stroganoff. It's not like strips of ground beef or anything. Beef. It's ground beef. You just brown it with onion and a little bit of garlic salt, and then you add the cream of mushroom soup and a little bit of milk and water, and then you cook your rice and you serve it over rice. Usually have a vegetable, and that's it. And beyond that, I am not cooking anymore. It's not happening this weekend. I'm waiting for my husband to go buy his stash of goodies. It's like the first year, God, he bought so many like sweet treats and stuff. Last year he did like nuts, cheese, yogurt. I didn't feel like lots of fruit, cut up fruit. So then I didn't feel like.
Yeah, I gotta go to the grocery store and get snacks. And luckily, there's a bunch of fruits on sales. I'm jealous of Angela's farmer's market.
What do you have on sale?
We have strawberries and pineapple and mangoes, which I don't eat the mangoes, but Nick will, and avocados. And what else did I see that's on sale this week? I don't know. I've gotten lucky when I've gone to the store. Cantaloupe or watermelon have, well, cantaloupe has been on sale. I'm waiting for watermelon to be in season. Jess had groceries delivered last night. See? Oh, grapes are on sale too. I just can't bring myself to do that. Like, I am too much of a control freak when it comes to my fruit. I need to be able to pick out my fruits and my vegetables myself. I can't just let somebody else pick them out for me. Stew and biscuits. Yep. Stew and biscuits is a good one. Biscuits here are not cookies. They are, I can't remember what they're called in Europe. I should know this. I watched the Great British Bake Off. But they're more of like a buttermilk type
it's
bread.
It's
Yeah.
It's a bread, not a cookie.
Yeah. So, yeah. I was trying to think of a better answer for that, but I don't know.
Okay, ladies. Well, it's straight up 1. We're going to call it. I'm going to finish working on my shadows, and then I'll be done with this. How exciting. All right, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.